Good morning, everybody. I know it's been a while. There's been a lot going on. We ended up buying a truck, as you can see right behind me. You know, as a homeowner, you gotta have a truck. And I started thinking, man, I got this truck. That really opens my horizons. So I ended up buying a boat. Now, you know, we jump up and down and say, yeah, boats are the best, and they are. It is absolutely amazing. I absolutely love the boat. The only problem is a lot of folks neglect the trailer that boats are on. So to help you understand, the boat's almost 24 foot long. I think it's actually 23 feet 7 inches. It's a 1997 Maxum 2300 SC, which I think basically means 23 feet plus a 7 inches. And it has a cuddy, which is the cabin in the bow instead of having an open bow. You guys will get to see the boat later, but right now I want you to check out the trailer. So the problem with trailers is if they're not reliable, you're not going to be able to go anywhere. And that's the problem we're having right now. Now, the boat runs great. There are some things I'd like to do to it. I'll show you all the boat later. Actually, I'm hoping it survived the storm just fine last night. I'm sure it did. But the trailer I bought with the boat, and the guy I bought the boat from couldn't have been a nicer guy. He he was very informative, very helpful, and he was very transparent about everything, and he opened up about the concerns regarding the trailer. So the trailer you see right here, this trailer right here is the one that came with the boat. So to give you a better look at it, well, it's a good sized trailer, you know, but I'll show you the problem here in a second. So this trailer was holding almost a 24 foot boat. You can see it's got rollers, but look at that down there. That cross member is completely rusted through. The brakes and everything seem to be good, but you got some of the rollers are dry rotted. The brake lines all seem fine. I just really didn't want to mess with that cross member. I probably could have found somebody to weld it. I probably could have found somebody, to repair it, but I'm kind of a DIY guy. I like to be able to do things myself. Also, learning a lot about marine brakes. Let's start from the front here. So when I say marine brakes, I'm talking about basically anything that's going to be associated with water. And you cannot have electronic brakes on a boat trailer because they will short out as soon as you back the boat into the water. So you have basically it's like a form of mechanical brakes, but it's called surge brakes. So you got the front here. All this works fine. That's new. Obviously that's not part of the original boat. It had a power winch. Never tried to use it. I mean, that thing looks pretty old. It is a tandem, so it does have two wheels, or two axles rather, not two wheels. And the axles look pretty good. It's actually really good axles. So I'm just gonna sell this trailer. I'm looking to get maybe $350. So what I did is I bought a new trailer. So this trailer on this side is from 1986. I believe it's a Shoreland brand. Oh, that's what the title says anyway. This trailer to the right is a Trail Star trailer. Now, if you look at the girth of that trailer compared to this one, you would think, oh, like what about the weight rating? I checked, this trailer is actually rated to hold the boat that I'm carrying. So starting from the front, I've already removed the surge brake actuator from the front where your tongue is, where the 2-inch ball goes. So you know, it's got a different connector than the 4-pin that's on this side. I did like that it had the folding tongue here, or beam. I'm not sure exactly what that's called. But anyway, the bad thing is it won't fit in my garage anyway. So that's kind of a bummer. This I can't even talk today. Basically, this needs to be replaced. This is what you use to pull the boat onto the trailer and to keep it taut. I do like that it has a chain here. That's pretty standard. They went to Bass Pro Shop and got this so you can adjust the trailer however you need to. These are the pins that I pulled from excuse me, these two are from the removal of the actual brake actuator. This one is the pin that goes here to hold that in place. But the trailer itself's in good shape. Now, the only thing that does concern me is there's skids instead of rollers. The rollers I hear are easier. Some people say the skids are easier. All I know is if the boat gets on there and it's not sitting on the ribs of the boat, then we're good. But these skids are in okay shape from what I can tell. They are wood. I don't know if there's a composite deal. These are the tires, as you can see here. It's just a much nicer trailer. So like I said, that one's from 1986. This one is from 2008, so it's only 13 years old. But let me tell you what, it is in much worse condition as far as the components go. And what I mean is if you come over here, excuse me, my allergies are getting me this morning. We already started taking this thing apart. And yeah, all that rust. All that rust. Now, I noticed, for one, if you go to the front, the brake line goes into this hole and it goes all the way to the front. But the brake line was completely corroded all the way through. Brake line goes all the way to the back. Goes back. It's corroded there. Was supposed to connect somewhere down here, but as you can tell, there's no caliper there. There's a bracket. Do you see that? It's the two studs there. It's the bracket for a caliper. Caliper not there. The axle is actually pretty solid, so I'm not going to worry about the axle once the spindles need to be replaced. Whoa, my camera's doing some pretty wonky stuff there. So, how do you fix this? Well, that's what I'm going to show you. All right, so first, we have our rotors that we just bought. These are tie down. That's the manufacturer, I suppose. So right now, the boat trailer only has one rotor because I guess someone took off the other one. I'm guessing they activated the emergency brakes. I'll explain that later. Whoa, my camera again doing some pretty wonky stuff. But I got one rotor, two rotor. These go on the studs that are on the rotors. I think they actually, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. I think they forgot one. Yeah, he forgot one. Forgot to give me one. U-bolts, the bearings, inner and outer bearings, the calipers. That's some flexible brake line. I'll explain that in a minute. Brackets for the calipers. The emergency breakaway brake activator. New master cylinder. We got grease. We got the caps that go on the end of the axles once you pack everything and reinstall it. This is the rebuild kit for my brake actuator. You got brake line. Got the brake line bending tool. So yeah, all of this is going into the start of repairing this trailer. Now you may wonder, why in the world would I not just buy a new trailer? I mean, I could, but this trailer right here, I picked up online for $350. And that's a lot cheaper than buying one used that's in good shape. I will say I was a little bit surprised how much the brakes cost. The calipers, rotors, U-bolts, and the grease, the emergency breakaway cable, all that together was $579 from a local place. I could have got it online for cheaper, but I really want to get this started. I do live in a community. We do have an HOA, and I want to get these trailers out of here before they start to flip out. Bag blasted.